Okay, there we go. Hello everybody, my name is Regular Gamer Alex. Welcome back once again to Final Fantasy 16. Last video we did our epic battle against Bahamut and won. But the crystalline domain has fallen and now all that's left is Odin and his mother crystal, as well as Ultima. But now let's talk to Otto.
How fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project.
To make the ship.
Owl their way the moment the winds turn foul. Still waiting on a reply though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
Cheerful?
Fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
He makes a good point.
Suppose not.
Can you even go to Outer World right now? No. Yeah, I kind of guessed that.
There's talk of these skies driving.
So let's go. Wait, Vivian's right over here.
The hideaways on edge.
Talk to her first. Hey, Vivian. How's it going?
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe?
Bad
Not
luck.
that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I mean, I could have predicted that very easily, but still.
Save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
If you say so.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it
Okay.
may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
Then do you have one?
Believe there's one to be found.
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts. Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay.
Yeah, because there's no more mother
It's only
crystals.
a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us.
It might be.
Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for.
How's the blight looking?
While
Still
most of
growing?
the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves.
Oh, that's not good.
Amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Yeah.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting.
No, it makes
The
perfect
reports
sense.
I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing. But pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they have dominance anymore. The only ones left alive are Joshua. Theon might still be alive. Clive, Jill, and Odin. Yeah, the skies, they don't look too good. I like how it is when it's going to storm, because it kind of is. But it's interesting how it's not just a blight anymore. It seems that people are turning a Kashyyyk from a separate storm. So that's not good, that's... Jeez.
Is a storm coming soon?
Yes.
Let me guess.
Excuse me.
You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I.
It's Ultima.
And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Not your fault.
Because there is nothing to forgive.
Yeah. Time is time. Things happen.
He provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Yeah. Because honestly, I don't know what I'll do in this situation. Because even if we were to destroy the last Mother Crystal, that won't... We don't even know if that will completely stop the Blight, or even the Kashyyyk storms. We really don't know. And probably won't know unless we actually destroy the last one. Hey Otto, hey Jill.
Clive, we have a problem.
Oh boy, we always do.
That would be a first.
Yeah?
It would. Actually, there are 3.
Yep.
We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashyyyk out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It floods.
Fucking pause. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference.
Yeah.
Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and Clive.
And I...
Mm-hmm.
Let them know we're on our way.
Who do we go see first? Marfa, Isabel. Yeah. We got a lot of places we need to get to. Things are not going to go well, are they? Well, seems we also got some side quests.
Clive, anything catch your eye?
Oh, not side quests.
Think you
Main
can
missions. Okay, I already finished all the hunts I need to, and I already checked the blacksmith and the shop, so we should be good. So let's continue on with the main quest. So either help out Marfa, Isabel, or whoever's in Domley. I think that'd be Eloise. Let's just go ahead and start Marfa and help her out, because I think she's being attacked by some Kashyyyk. So let's go take him out before things go bad. And if it looks like things have already gone bad.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
That's weird, no subtitles there. Hey, Martha.
Martha. It's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by Akashic. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Well, the issue is, since they're Akashic, can't they, like, infect other people? Make them also become Akashic?
Do you think
If that happens, it's just gonna...
says?
Probably, yeah, it's gonna continue growing. Almost like a zombie plague, almost. Well, we'll try and hold off them as much as we can, though.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Probably. Been a good bit since we last were here. Swamp areas. Not seeing any Akashic. Excuse me.
Clive, wounded.
Foes aren't wounded, foes are just straight up enemies.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Looks like a few hounds. Some thistles. That's nothing too bad. Go. We'll save the big powers just in case a tougher Akashic appears. It's not the one I meant to use, but still. Okay, now the vultures might be a bit more of an issue. Gerain, we brought the spider enemies too, apparently. Okay, for this one I might need to bring out, yeah, let me go ahead and bring out Tornado. Help out. Tornado can help deal with most other enemies while we're trying to defeat these small guys. There we go. Wasn't anything too bad. Oh, did we level up? Yeah, we leveled up. We should be level 38, I believe. 38, yeah. I don't know what the highest level in this game is. But we'll probably find out.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
Because they're probably not. The hired swords will probably abandon this place or die quickly.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Oh, okay, Wade's organization, yeah.
But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn.
Sounds like we need to go find him, yeah.
After. We'll join you anon.
Yeah, it sounds like we need to try and find Wade. Sorry, my eyes are bugging me a bit today. But we need to find Wade. I go find where the Akashic were coming from?
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift. They got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels. And they got wounded with them. They're not gonna make it.
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Okay. If it's regular enemies like the ones we just fought, then it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But with some bigger guys, then might have a bit more of a problem.
Mad dogs.
Well, yeah. Kachik turns regular animals who are already deadly into even deadlier enemies. Some of them can even blow up. Okay, I think I see Wade. Yeah, I see Wade. Still has his fair share of wounded over there.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So, Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
Nah.
Thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh, it's one of the turtle guys. I killed one of those guys for a notorious mark hunt a while back.
We can certainly try.
They're a little tricky, but they're not too bad. You just have to go for their head because, well, they're wearing a turtle shell. Well, that was some perfect timing to iframe. Okay, all that's left is the turtle. Gotta go straight for the man's head. The adamantoise over here. Yep. I hit him any other way, it's not gonna work out well. And of course, I'll save the big abilities for when he's... well... okay. Staggered, but... it's almost done for. Oh, that's not good. He's almost staggered. Come on. There we go. Go ahead and do Plains Rebirth. Then I'll do Rising Flames. And of course, new enemies approach as soon as I use Wicked Wheel. Judgment Bolt. Okay, he's almost done. Yeah, 54,000. Come on, let's get rid of him. There we go. All that's left are some coral. Ain't no coral fish about to kill me today. Not the coral fish. There we go. Really? Only 345? I was expecting a lot more EXP there. Come on. Excuse me?
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
Yep.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Hey!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Of course.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
If there's another horde, then that's not good.
You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
There's another horde, and that means it most likely has an enemy even bigger and probably tankier than the turtle we just took out. Or tortoise, my bad. So, how far is it? It's not too far. Hey, Torgal. Hey, buddy. Hey, Jill.
Mad dogs.
Of course they're going mad. They're turned to Kashyyyk. This is just over here. I haven't checked out how Eloise and Isabella's places are doing.
Just patch me up.
Here we go. Of course, Kashyyyk goblins. I see some baby wyverns.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
That should help out a bit. I wish I had my Plains of Reaper for aerial blast. But now I do. Come on, use it. There we go. Yep. He killed all of them. Oh, crap. Of course, we got some chocobos. I have an aerial blast ready, but I think I better save that. Ow. I missed everyone. Jeez, my aim is bad right now. Okay, Torgal can deal them.
Something's coming.
Oh, great, him, the eyeball guy.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Nothing much, just a few goblins and some chocobos. But now we got one of the eyeball guys, and this is why I saved the aerial blast. I think that's going to hit the Thistle. Yep, it hit the Thistle. Well, still. All that's left is the plague guy over here. Here we go. Does everyone wail on him? I don't have any of my bigger, stronger abilities ready at the moment, so just wail on the man. It only did 18,000 there. Not as much if I actually had my... Uh-oh. Ow! There we go.
Too slow.
There we go. Plains of Rebirth. And got Paw Drop ready. There we go. And Rising Flames. Looks like the wind ability is almost ready as well. No need. Still not much EXP. Seriously.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
That's good.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Yeah, you guys all need to leave like now.
We can.
Yeah, everyone over in this area needs to like get out. Need to head to like to hide away or something. Because they're going to keep on coming in hordes like that. This place isn't going to last long.
What did you find out there?
There's a lot of enemies.
Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear.
For now, it won't be long before they appear.
To lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready.
Yep.
The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
Don't talk to me about talk to
What do you
Marfa.
say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Okay, good. Now this area cleared, we still need to check on Isabel and Eloise. Oh, Guardian Scarf. Ah, this is one display items for the chamber. Nice.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield.
Nice to meet you
I am
too.
Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Oh, okay.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade.
What do you want to know?
If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but our
shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest.
that and our journey is a bit too dangerous for a squire.
Hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
True, but I don't think it's a good idea to bring a squire into this. Our journey is a bit too dangerous.
You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Maybe, but I don't know. I think it's still a bit too dangerous. From battling with the Dominates to destroying the Mother Crystals, the Akashic, the Blight, it's a lot.
I would not have it any other way.
Okay. I guess we gained a squire. I still think it's a bit of a bad idea. But hey, you do you, Clive, you do you. Okay. Now that we've helped out Marfa, let's head over to Domley. Check on Isabel. See how we can help her out. If it's the Akashic or something else. Oh, it's definitely the Akashic. Hey, Lubo.
Cid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Oh, it's bandits, not
Although
Akashic.
you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own.
That's not good.
I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
You can
I
try.
think they'll listen to us.
Because we got
They
swords.
won't.
We got swords and
Point,
magic.
Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Okay, so we're over here helping Aluber.
Suppose we just follow the shout.
I thought we were helping Isabel. My mistake. I forget where she is exactly on the map.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
Okay, them both are making good points here.
Enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
But they kind of are talking like adults here. A lot more than people nowadays.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Hey.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness.
What happened to Costness?
These accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what Akashic does.
City, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Big Luber. Yeah, can we just like go and try and take out the bandits?
So, you see my predicament?
Yeah,
What
I
I
do.
saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it.
Yeah, they both made actually good, valid points here.
That anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
True.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain
Okay.
neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other
when all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Okay.
What he means to say is yes.
What, are you gonna hype us up as like some sort of like big time mercenary? Not the worst idea. Guess I'm helping to recruit people.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary.
So that's what he meant by play along.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Dang, man. Laying off Victor, huh?
Show those bastards who they're dealing with.
That worked, I think.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Yeah.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt.
That's kind of obvious.
That's why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Yeah, Clive, you're still not the best at lying. Okay. Let's go help out Luber with, Natalie.
My shop. If I had my pickaxe, I would.
I don't know how well your pickaxe is going to help out here, but...
Possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it.
That worked.
But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Oh, never mind.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect.
Yeah.
Now, my
You're not good at that, Clive. Not at all.
Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
We face issues, man. We face quite some issues.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Well, let's hope they can actually think of a good idea now. Hey, Victor.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak.
Here we go, and we can stop them.
You're not serious.
How many are there?
They just want food, they want the whole damn town.
Well, I have abilities that should be able to stop them. I can summon a literal tornado, so...
I have a favor to ask.
Stop the bandits, yeah.
March in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Makes sense, strategically.
Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together.
Well, you guys do have a plentiful weapons back there.
But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Well, I guess we got bandits to deal with, but we're going to have to deal with those guys in the next video. Then we'll have to help out wherever else we can. But, yeah, the sky's turning. That's caused a lot more issues than even I was expecting, because the Blight itself was already taking over a good chunk of the land. Now it's just becoming thinner and thinner and more dangerous over time now. But we'll see what we can do in the next video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, since it supports me and the channel. And if you guys have any gaming recommendations at all, do leave it in the comments down below. But till then, I'll see you guys next video. Stay awesome.